earliest wood, it was done by the Romans, so it's an ancient woodland. And the way they used to do the woodlands back then was oaks and hornbeam coppice. Are you guys familiar with what coppice is? Don't know. Okay, basically coppice is it's a way to manage woodlands. So basically we cut the tree quite low, and then you get shoots. So then the tree will grow more dense than if you just let like a single stemmed tree.
But we were also just kind of chatting a little bit about the paths we're thinking of taking for walking today, because it is always best to try and stick to the paths in areas like this, just because you don't realise it, but especially in a group, I guess we're not a huge group, but the kind of pressure that we put from our footfall on the ground is actually quite high, and a lot of the time there'll be small creatures, like I've spotted a couple of toads when I've been here in the past, and when there's a lot of leaves on the floor, that's where they nest. So just be like very mindful with where we're stepping today. We'll try our best to pretty much
Just wanted to talk quickly about common ivy. Common.
It always feels
Right,
so
yeah.
derogatory though.
Right, yeah,
Really
common.
not.
Common here, no, yeah.
Yeah.
So ivy is also medicinal. It is very good expectorant. It's anti-catarrhal basically. So it gets the phlegm out. So if you have any chest infections, any respiratory infections, that will help to clear phlegm. And it's also an antispasmodic. So it helps with the spasms. So if you're coughing a lot, or whooping cough, for instance, or colics and stuff like that, so antispasmodic herbs will help control spasms. If that makes sense. We'll pass it around. There's also a diaphoretic, so it helps you sweat. So if you think, oh, it's an expectorant, it's also a diaphoretic and antispasmodic. So if you think of colds and flus, you want to get the phlegm out, as a diaphoretic makes you sweat, so it brings down fever. So it's a very good herb for respiratory conditions. However, be careful when you're handling it, because some people, they have allergies and they might get eczema from ivy. So you have to be careful when you handle it. Not when you drink it, but like just touching it. It's ideally young leaves. You could get it now, might not be as strong as in the right time, but yeah, before the flowers.
The berries are extremely poisonous.
That's right, yes. Quite toxic, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah. It's like
Birds love it
just
though.
wanted to make sure. Like,
Birds,
add
yes,
a
it's
little
just
bit of
a
a
little
berry. Something
Good.
just had like a vision. I just found there's actually quite a few of these, so keep an eye out. But another twig. I feel like this is going to be my thing today. Sorry, I just get different shaped twigs with different things on them. Just keep passing them around. This is a type of witch's butter. It's called, the common name. The Latin name is like Ixydia glandulosa or something like that. I think I've got a picture of it. What's
Glandulosa?
that? Yeah.
It looks like glands.
Yes, exactly. I don't know what the Ixydia part of it comes from though. It would be cool to work out. There's two types of witch's butter. Some that you get that's really yellow, but it's still like a jelly texture. And then this one is, I would say less common, but maybe I'm wrong about that. That's like a browny black colour. I just find these really cool because again, it's just so different to what you would imagine the usual mushrooms to look like, because it's just completely, it's a really fun texture as well. This fungus is called a purple silverleaf crust fungus, and they often grow like this really beautiful sort of lilac hue. To be honest, when I was first learning about fungi stuff, I always just ended up like sort of taking small bits or taking a picture and then like researching it for hours. It's true. Fungi are actually more closely related to us than plants, which always surprises people, I think, because we've gotten so used to, and it feels really like in a good way, but we are really used to relating to plants in a way, whereas I think fungi have been misunderstood for a long time. But people who have not come before, we tend to do tea ceremonies a little bit like meeting a new person, pretty much, because it's like another living being, the plant. So what you want to do is kind of more just like really gently sit there, see how it feels in your mouth, maybe hold it in your mouth for a little bit, then swallow it. And just like see what sensations might be coming up, because sometimes when we've done this before, it's been really nice that people have actually like felt it in particular places of their body, or felt like whether it's like moving up or down or things like this, and we'll try and like see whether intuitively in your bodies you might even have a sense of like what it's doing slightly. So yeah, we can see that as the ivy, and then this one is rosemary.
I feel that I found it a little bit sweet,
A little bit sweet.
and it kind of made my tongue tingle.
I found after the ivy, like very subtle when it comes into the palate, but then round the mouth and under the tongue, like a sensation. Do you know what I mean? Like a yeah. So it was more the aftertaste of like the tightness. Yeah, maybe under the mouth, like more. Yeah. Yeah.
Me too, exactly on the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.